right now. We live streaming right now. We live. We live. You know what I'm saying? Let's go, Knicks. Let's get the lights on. Let's get the lights on. Can y'all hear me? If you can hear me. Ooh, I don't like those calls. I'm doing good. We back, baby. Yeah, we had to fix a little something, something. Hopefully, I'm audible. I'm trying to check right now. See what I'm looking like. That's a tech. That's a tech. All right, we need a lock up on defense. We need to will our team back into this game. Knicks right now, down 10, 24-14 at the hands of the Atlanta Hawks. We out in Atlanta with it, man. You know. So we on the road, game 3 of a 7-game series. Let's tie this back up. Knicks some noise. Leave a comment in the chat if you a Knicks fan. If you any fan, if your team's not in the playoffs, sorry, can't help you. But if you're a Knicks fan, throw a Knicks comment in the chat. Throw a blue and orange in the chat. Let's go. Let's go. Let's will our team back to victory. Down 9. CJ McCollum drive. Tries to turn. Mo Gay for the 3. Everything's going for this team right now. So Gay knocks down the 3. Stretching the floor. What Mitchell Robinson going to do? You know what I'm saying? Nick some noise. It's your man, Why Me? So Brunson brings it up. Drives on CJ. Takes a step. And one. So Brunson pulls up from the mid-range, gets an and one, taking this battle very much so personally with CJ McCollum. If you can hear me, 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 throw a comment in the chat if you can hear me. You can hear me? Galactic Chezire. You can hear me? Can you hear me? If you can hear me, if I'm audible, if my sound is good, throw a thumbs up in the chat for me. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Nick some noise. So we live right now. We going over the game. The New York Knicks versus the Atlanta Hawks right now. Playoff action. Game 3. Dyson Daniels sets it up on Jalen Brunson. Up top to Kuminga. Kuminga takes a step back 3. And that's good. So it's raining threes in Atlanta right now. Hawks up 12 with 42 seconds left in the first quarter. The Knicks are not able to get a stop on defense right now. The buckets are limited. Jalen Brunson is doing what he got to do. And Mitchell Robinson is battling. The whole team is battling. Clarkson in the paint with the rebound. OG for 3 from the baseline. OG knocks it down. Drops it on Mo Gay's head. OG, plug nose, bloody nose. Holding it down for the squad right now. Knicks down 9 and CJ McCollum sets it up at the half-court marker. Hawks playing for the last second shot here. CJ sets it up against McBride. Jalen Brunson steps up, draws a double. Mo Gay swings it to the other side. Kuminga for another 3 and knocks it down. The Knicks are not able to follow. The Knicks are not able to follow. Thank you for the sub. OG from half court, and the Knicks are not able to stop any 3-point shooting from the Atlanta Hawks, ladies and gentlemen. Can the Knicks play some defense right now? Can we play some D? Hawks 6 of 8 from downtown. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for the sub. Hawks 6 of 8 from downtown. Not able to. Knicks not able to stop any run right now. And ladies and gentlemen, the problem right now is the Knicks are not able to play any defense. The ball is flying around. The Hawks have officially sped up our offense right now. So we're hanging in there. We're hanging in there. We definitely need this game. This is a must-win game. So, again, we need to will our team to victory. This is a must-win game right now. The Hawks are shooting 6 of 8 from 3 in the first quarter. And again, that's not acceptable. That's not acceptable. The Hawks shooting 6 of 8 from 3 in the first quarter is like an onslaught. We haven't even shot 6 threes yet, I believe. Like OG Anunoby is probably the highest volume 3-point shooter. What up? What up? What up? What up? Victor Vale 805. What up? What up? Listen, man. Knicks down right now, big in Atlanta, but let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Knicks down by 12 right now in Atlanta. OG Anunoby, 10 points, and Jalen Brunson, 11. No one else on the board for the Knicks. No buckets from Towns, no buckets from Hart, no buckets from Mikal Bridges. So we're only getting points from OG and Jalen Brunson at the moment. While Jalen Johnson and CJ McCollum both have 7. Jonathan Kuminga has 10. And Dyson Daniels has 3, as well as Mo Gay and Gabe Vincent. So there's a concerted effort on the scoring front from the Atlanta Hawks, whereas the only 2 players in the scoring column for the Knicks are OG and Jalen Brunson. So again, ladies and gentlemen, there's definitely an imbalance. There's definitely a need to get back to Knicks basketball, winning basketball. The Hawks found a formula here. They've officially been able to speed us up. They're not really able to, let's say, stop Jalen Brunson from making or taking shots. However, however, it's looking pretty bad out there right now. Knicks down 33-21 into the first quarter. Nick some noise. It's your man, Why Me. Subscribe to the channel. Throw a like on the video. I greatly appreciate everybody tuning in right now. You know what I'm saying? Check out my other videos, other content as I build my page up, as I build my live stream up. The Yankees right now down to the Boston Red Sox 2-1 out in Boston as well. So if you're a Yankees fan, throw a Yankee in the chat, throw an NY in the chat as well. Yankees, not doing all that great either. Not doing all that great either. Not really following the trend of winning baseball either right now. But, we doing what we got to do. Oh, my goodness. All right, so back to basketball action. Mo Gay catches a follow-up dunk on top of OG Anunoby. Hawks up 14. Start of the first quarter. Jose Alvarado again makes his first appearance in the game. Gets it up top to Towns. Towns drives on Walker Alexander. Kicks it to Clarkson. And a turnover as there's a miscue. Clarkson zig when Towns thought he was going to zag. So the Knicks right now, discombobulated. Mike Brown not knowing really what to do against this Hawks defense. They've sped us up. Landry Shaman is also in the game. Swings it back to Mo Gay. Mo Gay for another 3. Rebounded by Towns. Towns kicks it to Clarkson. Clarkson playing a little bit of point guard, actually setting up some playmakers, some plays for the team, which I like. Also a scoring threat. Clarkson kicks it to Anunoby. Anunoby points to the corner where Alvarado lives. Alvarado swings it to the corner. Towns fakes the handoff and dunks it baseline over McCollum. So the end theory right now is getting the ball at Towns. Getting the ball at Towns. Let's see what Towns is going to do. Kaminga fouled by Anunoby on the take. OG waves the challenge signal to the coaching staff. Let's see if Towns here on the replay goes for the baseline dunk. OG gets a little bit of arm on Kaminga, but then on the actual shot attempt, no touch. No touch. So the Knicks down 12 right now. As Kaminga puts them up 13, hits his first free throw of 2. Subscribe to the channel. This is Nick Some Noise, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for tuning in. I'm your host, Why Me? Honorable Knicks fan. You know what I'm saying? Honorable New Yorker. Legend in the building. Let's go. Clarkson misses his second of 2. As Kaminga mixes his second of 2. Clarkson brings it up. Clarkson crosses back on Kispert. Clarkson drives again. Clarkson tries to take it himself. Clarkson gets fouled and one. Foul on Kispert. As Clarkson takes it end to end and does it all by himself. One man fast break. Gets deep into the paint. So, again, Mike Brown experimenting with the lineup here. Jalen Brunson and Towns not playing together. However, Towns is on the court with Clarkson, Anunoby, Alvarado. So let's see what we're going to do. And Shaman. So CJ McCollum backs down Alvarado, gives him a little shoulder shoves. Alvarado slips the pick on Mogay. Then he draws a assignment on Towns, fades away on Towns from the baseline. Hits another beautiful shot. CJ McCollum is definitely activated, y'all. So we're looking for McCollum to slow it down, cool off somehow. I don't know how that's going to be. But Alvarado, we need some buckets from you too. So Alvarado waves off pick, sets up the play for Towns. Towns tries to get position on Mo Gay. Alvarado draws a double. Towns steps back behind the 3. OG pumps fakes and gets called for a travel, y'all. So the Knicks, again, playing too fast. Need to slow it down. We need to slow it down here. We need to make some shots. We need to slow it down. We need to make some shots. Slow the game down. Play some defense. Down 13 right now. We lost that first quarter big. What? Towns, whether you like it or not, you know, he has to be more aggressive. We got to allow Towns to play his game as C.J. McCollum gets fouled on a three-point attempt by Alvarado trailing the play. Again, Knicks are out of sorts. Carl Anthony Towns now on the board with OG Anunoby and Jalen Brunson, as well as Clarkson with 2 points. Alvarado not able to stick with C.J. McCollum. So C.J. McCollum putting on a clinic, ladies and gentlemen, on how to play offense. Nick Some Noise. It's your man, Why Me? C.J. McCollum misses his first free throw attempt of the evening and first of 3 attempts. 2 more attempts for C.J. McCollum as he gets to the line on a foul by Alvarado. C.J. McCollum makes his second one. Be right back, ladies and gentlemen. We'll take a quick break real quick. Grab my food out there. Clarkson takes and misses the 3. Knicks down 15. and the lead is 12. Gabe Vincent gets fouled by Mikal Bridges. Vincent is going to the line. Vincent shaking out the cobwebs. Got clapped in the head by Mikal Bridges. We're not able to withstand any pressure. We're not able to withstand or make any runs of our own. 42-28. Hawks up 15-14 in Atlanta. Make some noise. It's your man Me. Leave a comment in the chat. Send a like. Subscribe. We live for Game 3 in Atlanta. Hawks versus Knicks. As Towns try to get set up by Alvarado. Alvarado's trying to force it into Towns, not looking Clarkson's way. Clarkson throws a little bit of a shoulder. Clarkson wants to take it. Clarkson fades away. Towns cleans it up. Gets the rebound from Clarkson's soft jumper. So I like the effect of Clarkson being aggressive. Going to the basket, y'all. Which is what we need. Towns to get some easy baskets, easy rebounds. He defends Nickeil Walker-Alexander. And now Towns again. Mikal Bridges from the baseline. Same OG Anunoby spot. Misses that. Misses the three. Mikal Bridges not able to find a shot. Walker-Alexander drives to the basket. Tries to dish it off and loses it. Cleaned up by Jalen Johnson. Hawks back up 14. Alvarado sets up the offense. Towns pushes through. Top of the key setup again for Towns. Towns faces up on Kuminga. Josh Hart swings it around. Josh Hart pushed but not fouled. Josh Hart gets to Alvarado. Alvarado sneaks in a layup. Hawks up 12. Now can the Knicks play some defense? As Kuminga gets it in the post. Jab step on Clarkson. Bodies up Clarkson. Clarkson goes for the reach. Towns snatches it away from Kuminga. Swings it up to Clarkson. Clarkson drives it. Looks off. Layup. No foul. Josh Hart cleans it up. Josh Hart misses it. Towns taps it back in. Knicks down 10. And the Hawks call a timeout. So the Knicks grab 4 points. Grab 6 points on a 6-2 run after the Gabe Vincent free throws. And the Knicks showing a little life, everybody. We'll be right back. Nick some noise. It's your man Wild Me. Welcome back. After our brief intermission, game action will resume momentarily. Knicks down 10 in the A. 6 minutes and 58 seconds left in the second quarter of Game 3. Eastern Conference Playoffs, Round 1. 3 seed versus the 6 seed. New York Knicks blow an easily winnable game in the Garden on Saturday. On Monday, excuse me. So let's see if the Knicks have some grit to fight back. Shout out to Stan Van and Iron Eagle on the calls on Amazon Prime, y'all. So this is your man Why Me bringing you some live commentary. Knicks versus Hawks. Let's go, Knicks. Let's go, Knicks. All right, Dyson Daniels over to C.J. McCollum. McCollum sets it up. Gets the pick from Daniel, in and out on Hart. Bumps Hart. Tries to step away, but Hart is smothering him. Falls back on Hart. Baseline shot in is good. C.J. McCollum cannot be stopped or bottled up. He is a 2-point geezer tonight. And in this series, C.J. McCollum is doing most of his damage. But inside the arc, Okongwu gets a steal. Hawks back up 14 on some sloppy play by the Knicks. The Knicks are being tested. Jalen Brunson backs down C.J. McCollum, steps back, crosses back over, spins away. Jalen Brunson left hand in the paint. So if I can't guard you, then you can't guard me either. Jalen Brunson must attack. Okongwu for 3 from the paint. Just barely grazes the front of the rim. Hart cleans up the rebound. Brings it back up the court. Looking for a participant. Kicks it up to Brunson. Brunson grabs it. Dyson steps up. Brunson swings it around. Okay, he draws CJ. CJ runs away. Dyson steps back and gets the draw on Brunson. Brunson swings it through. Brunson fades away. Does not get the call nor the bucket. Hawks back up the other way. And does C.J. McCollum step out, or does he get fouled by Hart? It looks like he stepped out. Knicks ball, down 12, 48-36. Main area of focus, the Knicks need to put together a run. The Knicks need to stop the bleeding, and stop the sloppy play, and play more aggressively, but not as fast. The Knicks need to stop the run. Jalen Brunson draws a double team. Mikal Bridges fades away from the free throw line, not able to knock it down. So you got Mitchell Robinson, Mikal Bridges, Josh Hart, OG Anunoby, Dyson Daniels, no closeout. Okongwu for the monster slam. Knicks down 14. OG Anunoby drops to the basket. Blocked by Okongwu. The Knicks look a step behind and a step slow. Kuminga tries to flush over the top. Exciting game so far. But can the Knicks again stop the run? Can the Knicks stop the run? Jalen Brunson draws 3. C.J. McCollum, Jalen Johnson, Dyson Daniels. Hart steps up for the 3. Hart in and out. Lid on the rim. Knicks down 14. Jalen Johnson brings it up. Steps up. Mitchell Robinson giving him room. Jalen Johnson, rhythm dribble. Jalen Johnson drives to the basket on OG. And a late foul call by the baseline referee. Jalen Johnson taking it to the rim aggressively. Gets the whistle. Shout out to Red Bull SXD2. I don't know about that. Okongwu with the monster finish. Amazing play. Knicks on the verge of being down 20 as Nickeil Alexander-Walker checks back in the game. The Knicks have no fire. Looked like me earlier today. I mean, I had absolutely nothing. No shot was going in. I was shooting air balls. My pull up game was trash. Everything was trash today. So I understand. And I don't feel so bad because these guys are professionals. And they play basketball every day and still can't make a basket. So, I don't feel too bad. Jalen Johnson makes both free throws. Knicks down 16. Mitchell Robinson swings it over to Mikal Bridges. Runs the offense. Jalen gets the bump. Runs up around the pick of Mitchell Robinson 2 times. Dumps it down to Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson. Good hand. Two-hand. Flush in the lane. Off the dime by Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson gets the light cross by C.J. McCollum. Bites on it. Hand down. Man down. Everything for the Atlanta Hawks is going down. C.J. McCollum playing a spoiler here today once again. CJ looking like Lehigh CJ right now. CJ looking like Lehigh CJ McCollum. Lehigh McCollum. Knicks on the verge of being down 20, down 17 in the first half. Ooh. Mike Brown looking funny in the light. Grant Hill in attendance. Everybody's looking for Towns to get himself acclimated into the game. Knicks on the verge of being blown out of the water in the first half. Jalen Brunson not able to get his shot going over Dyson Daniels. C.J. McCollum with the hot hand brings it up on Josh Hart, waves off all the defenders in the double. Runs it over to Jalen Brunson's side. Jalen Brunson picks up the assignment again. Double cross by C.J. McCollum. Jump shot doesn't go. Same team miscommunication. Jalen Johnson to the lane. Blocked by Towns. Mikal Bridges brings it back up. Crosses back over. Towns on the drive. Spins around in a circle. Gets into the lane and a doozy for two. Knicks down 16. 3 minutes in the second. Can we get a run? Can we stop a run? No, we don't flop. Okongwu drives in. Kicks it to Johnson. Johnson for three. No. Slaps out by Okongwu. Hart picks it up. Hart drives on CJ. CJ gets the block and off of Hart's foot. Hart, he ain't Hart. You got to take off 2 feet and bang it on him, bro. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? This man playing defense, offense. He locking up. C.J. McCollum, ladies and gentlemen, here to make a playoff appearance and play the spoiler to my beloved New York Knicks. Now, I would be really sad if our season had ended in this first round. So we're not even going to bring that juju around. We got a 7-game long series, ladies and gentlemen. But this is setting up to be a very good one. And my Knicks got to get it together because we are not looking like a continuous basketball team, not looking like a regular season basketball team, not looking like the team that we won 52 3 games or whatever. Not looking like none of that right now. And if you feel in this commentary, leave a like for me, please. Subscribe to the channel. Shout out to everybody in the world. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at in the world? Drop your location. Drop your cities and states or your countries if y'all are listening from abroad. Make some noise. It's your man, Why Me? Knicks down 16 right now. C.J. McCollum, 16 points in the first half. Jonathan Kuminga, Jalen Johnson with 11. A lot of scoring efforts from the Atlanta Hawks. While on the other side, Towns has 8. OG Anunoby and Jalen Brunson have 13. We got 5 from Alvarado, 2 from Mitchell Robinson and Jordan Clarkson. And we don't have any buckets from Josh Hart and Mikal Bridges. However, Josh Hart is out there rebounding. 6 rebounds for Hart. So he's out there grabbing the rebounds. You know what I'm saying? This guy's crazy. So we might have to get you out of here, bro. Take care of yourself. You know, you know. So everything's lovely, man. Everything's lovely. Coming in here asking craziness, bro. You got to go. You know, everything's lovely, however. Everything's lovely, however. Nick some noise. This your man, Why Me? Welcome back. Welcome back. Knicks getting smacked by 16 in the A right now. We losing this. We losing this second quarter, however, by only 4 points. But losing the first quarter by 12 is the reason why we're in this deficit. So salute to the chat. Salute to where you at. Some of you people, I don't know. But shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. Make some noise. It's your man, Why Me? Yankees up 4-2 right now in Boston, in the Beantown. Got to get some type of get back right now because New York is looking bad for basketball, man. Looking bad. We looking bad. But, you know, it is what it is. Make some noise. It's your man, Why Me? Knicks down 16 in the Big A. We got Clarkson, we got Brunson, we got Hart, we got McBride, and we either got Mitchell or we got Towns. And we got Towns. So we looking like we want to go defensive for the remainder of the second half. Long as Jalen Brunson doesn't get switched off, Okongwu shoots the air ball, cleaned up by Towns. Towns drives. Clarkson goes to the basket. Clarkson cuts the lead to 14. Little defense here as we get an air ball from Okongwu. It looked like Team Uche carried the ball. We didn't get that call, but if we can come here and come away with another basket and a defensive stop, we can be okay going into the second half. However, we need to play some defense, y'all. We need to play some defense. 1, 2, 3, defense. As Deuce McBride brings it around, Josh Hart pivots, posts, and looks for a participant. Deuce McBride pulls up for 3, knocks it down. Thank you very much, Deuce. Knicks down 11 points. C.J. McCollum is guarded by Jordan Clarkson. No switching, no switching. C.J. McCollum beats Clarkson, drives and misses it off the heel, a floater. Clarkson brings it back up. Jalen Brunson looks to get active, goes to the corner. Clarkson stumbles, kicks it back to Hart. Hart gets it back to Clarkson. Clarkson on Okongwu. Clarkson carries and dribbles. Crossover. Does he get a foul on Okongwu? No, but Clarkson gets another 2. Knicks down 9. OG Anunoby, Tyler Kolek, they like it. Can the Atlanta Hawks cough up another possession and get us another stop? Jalen Johnson looked like he carried. Couldn't put it down. Hart grabs the rebound. Fast break with Brunson. Clarkson from the baseline. Clarkson nearly makes a 3, but misses it. Okongwu kicks it out to Dyson Daniels. Dyson Daniels drives, kicks it to Jalen Johnson. But a loose ball foul is called on Karl Anthony Towns as Nickeil Alexander-Walker goes to the floor. But the Knicks, trying to make a run in the penalty, sends Alexander-Walker to the line for 2. Referees got to watch the carry tonight. They're not calling it. Refs got to watch the carry. Alexander Walker makes his first free throw attempt. Atlanta Hawks go back up 10. Let's see who's in the building. Is that Chris Paul? Possibly. Yeah, it looks like CP3. Grant Hill. I wonder if Boosie's there. Alexander Walker makes his second free throw. Hawks go back up 11. 54 seconds left in the first half. Jalen Brunson probes. Picked by Deuce McBride. CJ McCollum picks him up. Draws a double team from Brunson. Deuce for another three. Deuce for another three. Deuce for Deuce threes in the game. So if we can get some contributions from Deuce, the Knicks can look formidable. Knicks down 8. CJ McCollum goes around a Congo screen. Drives it on Towns. Kicks it to Alexander. Picked by Deuce. Alexander sets up on Deuce. Crosses over on Deuce. Drives on Deuce. Alexander Walker throws it up, but not able to get it. Jalen Brunson, 1 foot, saves it in. The Knicks have a possession. Can we get a bucket? Down 8. 17 seconds left in the first half. Sold out crowd on their feet. Everybody's on their feet. Atlanta Hawks fans yelling defense. Knicks fans want something else. Jalen Brunson brings it over. They don't want that. Jalen Brunson kicks it to Deuce. Deuce behind it back. Deuce steps up for 2. And almost knocks it down, but no. Knicks botched the possession at the end of the first half, but bring it within 8. We like it. Oh, Mo Diawara. Yeah, come on. Can we get a big man shooter? Okay, it's fine. Knicks down 8 right now. On the verge of being down 20. Back down 8. And we are playing bad basketball, and the game is within 8. So we know what we got to do now. We know what we got to do. We know what we got to do. Make some noise. This your man, Wild Me. Thank you for tuning in. The Knicks are currently down 8 points in Atlanta. Shout out to everybody for locking in, tuning in with me, man. Looked like we had a couple viewers in here, in and out. Got 3 likes, so I appreciate that. Shout out to everybody tapping in. Shout out to everybody tapping in. He's 34, bro. He's not a grandpa, bro. He's not old, bro. He's younger than Steph, KD, all of them. He's not a grandpa. He can still ball. By no means is CJ McCollum a grandpa. The game speaks for itself, and you can see what his offensive bag is. Yeah, no, this is just a test right now. We definitely still finals bound, Eastern Conference Finals bound. This is just a test right here. They're not gonna be able to do this for. They're not gonna be able to do this for much longer. Like this is our series to win. It's also our series to lose, but we still are NBA. We still are NBA Finals teams. I don't know. It's possible though. I won't be mad at that outcome. I won't be mad at that outcome. Okay, just checking my live stream here. I look pretty good on this. I make sure my sound is good. Just making sure my sound's good. Yeah, where y'all tapping in from, man? Yeah, halftime right now. Let's go over to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Let's go over to Cleveland and see what Cleveland. Oh, they coming on at 8 o'clock. Should be on.
Great job by the Raptors in that half court. Any signs of life from Jakob Pertl.
So it looks like right now, game just started. Cleveland is up 7-5 on Toronto. Shout out to the Spurs, man. Wemby got to get healthy. He in the concussion protocol, so it's looking bad for Vic. But other than that, man, I got the sixth man of the year. I got defensive player of the year. Not a bad haul. Harden over there flopping and all that. It hurt. It hurt it. Evan Mobley, Jared Allen cleans it up. So the Cleveland Cavaliers are up 9-7. Now Dame is gonna be a grandpa. Dame is 37. 37, 38. By the time he come back, now that's gonna be a tough ask for him to come back and carry a team to the finals or anything like that. They gotta still go with their young talent. RJ Barrett for three. RJ Barrett is back, y'all. Raptors up one. 7:57 first quarter. Harden sets it up. Picked up by Scotty Barnes. Double team behind the back. Evan Mobley posts up on a double team. Tries to sneak it in, but gets a foul call. Scotty doesn't believe it. Jakob Poeltl doesn't believe it. But Evan Mobley is going to the line for two, so you got to believe it. Broken bad in Boston. Evan Mobley nearly shoots an air ball from the free throw line, grazes the front rim. Got to get your legs underneath you. I can relate, bro. I can relate. I could definitely relate. Brandon Ingram kicks it back out to Shed. Shed drives it, kicks it. Barnes for three. Barnes knocks it down over Evan Mobley from the baseline. Raptors up 13-10. Down 2-0 in the series, the Raptors definitely need this game to avoid any sweep activity. Harden sneaks it into Mobley. Mobley tries to get it in. Mobley again gets to the line. Foul on Scotty Barnes, who cannot believe it once again. That's not a foul. All right, so that call will be challenged because I don't think that was a foul. Peace, man. Thanks for joining, brother. Nick, some noise. It's your man, Why Me? We just in here trying to get my boys back this win, man. Can the Knicks get this W? Can the Knicks get this W? We need it, boys. We need it. Series tied 1-1. Can the Knicks get this W? Series tied 1-1. Can the Knicks get this W? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Make some noise. It's your man, Why Me. Come on, come on. Everybody, thanks for joining in. Everybody, thanks for tapping in, tuning in. What's up with my man CK? Let's check out CK, see what CK talking about. CK stream is fire. Got the score posted up and all that. Got the score on the low. Got the scoreboard up and everything. Got the scoreboard up and all that. You know what my man CK talking about.
Their best selves.
Shout out to my
Listen,
CK.
I'm not a cat fan. But advantage. I'm the coach to get opportunities to make a play. Carl. Uh-oh, what? I that statement. Just from playing basketball. I completely disagree with that. Team and I got squad and because plays here and there are not set up for my second, completely useless and he's just okay. As a teammate, I have love. Like yeah, that's on you gotta go get it. I could go a gazillion examples and options breaking away and getting their own. I hear you. Brown is not completely blameless. That's such a scapegoat for me. Such a scapegoat. A certain amount of points. Not cool with that. I don't like that. But we can agree to disagree now. Blackness says CK knows the damn answer. I'll answer in the offseason. See, you asking Cat to break up plays? If the offense is stagnant, why not? Why can Brunson do it? He can't.
Yeah.
Why can he break a play?